Accessing the feed now. We're in. But I don't know for how long. You seeing this? Way too much security, even for Advent.
That's no ordinary gene therapy clinic. They were telling the truth.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap. We'd need an army to march in there right now.
I've got a better idea. Outrider, this is Central. Go.
Timeline you placed upon us, mistakes are bound to happen.
It wasn't our fault. Please!
There's no need for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time.
Did you say something?
You're one of those? You must understand, I had no choice.
Outrider, report.
So, you do exist. Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
Are you sure?
Reapers are always sure.
I'll take your word for it. Cover your tracks and get the hell out of there. They can't know we were here. Yet.
Understood. Now the real war begins.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper. Only together can we build a better tomorrow. Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gatecrasher. 60 seconds.
Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
We're heading into the city center to strike a big target. Something that will shake up the tranquil little utopia Advent has been building all these years. Secure the designated coordinates and neutralize all hostile contacts. Firebrand will be in the area for your extraction. Menace 1-5, we have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position. Closing on target position now. Moving.
Bien, me muevo al objetivo. Ya voy. Je me dirige vers les coordonnées. Rolling. Affirmative, covering now.
Double time. These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable. Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
Enseguida. Bien reçu.
All day. That's affirmative. Got it covered.
Bien. Recibido. Estoy vigilando. Je suis en route.
Mangez ça!
Ils nous ont trouvés.
Tiro desviado.
Adjusting sights.
J'aurais besoin d'un coup de main. J'ai rien. Throw a grenade.
Shot failed to connect.
Pilla.
Barry.
I'm on the move.
Overwatch. Understood. Moving out.
I'm on it. Voy a la ubicación designada. Afirmativo, cubriendo.
Affirmatif.
Tout de suite. Hit it there now.
Moving to Overwatch. Back in. Affirmative. Covering now.
Sí. Ven y verás.
En vigilance. Moving here.
Hitting there now.
On Overwatch. Roger that. The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Target's still up.
Throw a grenade!
Órdenes confirmadas. Marchando. Hostil neutralizado.
Je l'aurai la prochaine fois. Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Buena idea.
stepping off.
Paso ligero. J'y vais. On my way.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position. These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
Good copy. Moving on target. Affirmative. Covering now. Entendido. En movimiento. Poniéndome en guardia. J'y suis déjà. Heading to that location. Grenade out!
Threats eliminated. We're busted. Moving out. Overwatch.
En marcha. Explorando.
Reçu, je bouge. Je passe en vigilance. Good copy, moving on target. The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or strictly mind control. I'm on it. On my way. Moving to Overwatch.
Estoy en marcha. Blanco inutilizado.
Je bouge.
Je vous prépare une petite surprise.
Je suis touché. Kill confirmed. Rolling. Got him. Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. Menace 1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double. Menace 1-5, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
I would like to assure the citizens of Advent that our peacekeepers will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today. The Elders have total faith in our ability to overcome any and all threats to our peace.
An impressive performance, Commander. Our troops' skills are improving with every deployment.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment, specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty. Just like it sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter. The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range. Serving as our demolitions experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it. Commander, having these two soldiers continue to work together has paid off. They know each other well enough at this point that we can have them train as a pair for additional tactical capabilities. The Advent propaganda machine is running full steam. We're picking up their transmissions even way out in the middle of nowhere. Commander, the media is a powerful tool. Just ask Advent's propaganda machine. I say it's time we turn it against them. By spreading the word of our soldiers' exploits in combat, we can bolster morale throughout the Resistance.
XCOM. What's that spell? XCOM. That's right. Another win for our guys and girls in black, making the elders miserable one day at a time. If you happen to come across one of our brave friends, make sure you thank them for their service.
If it improves morale, then I suppose there is no harm in it.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
Commander to engineering.
Okay. Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
We noticed early on that the Avenger has a tendency to dip forward when the power core is under load without the engines engaged. At first I thought maybe it was a stabilizer issue, but now I'm starting to think it's all just part of the alien's grand design. The core itself may not be entirely stable, which would explain why the aliens went through so much trouble to isolate it in the bow.
We've done what we can to honor our fallen soldiers, Commander. It's not much, but it gives our people a chance to pay their respects.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry, not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
Commander, we're attempting contact with a local resistance faction known as the Reapers. These people like to keep a very low profile, so it may take some time before we hear back. While we're waiting, it might be worthwhile to scan the area for additional supplies and resources. You never know what we may find out there. Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, the Avengers' remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key. Commander, during the course of our research, we made a startling breakthrough that has led us to another potential avenue of study. However, if we are to proceed down this path, we must do so immediately, or I fear we will lose our opportunity to return to it in the future. I will begin our research immediately.
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first. We'll start work on the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, as the Resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent. As it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
We've been picking up unusual readings coming from this area, and our recon team has confirmed that Advent is now operating some sort of massive psionic transmitter nearby. Shen and Taigen agree, if we destroy the transmitter while it's still connected to Advent's network, their operations across this entire region could be crippled. Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems. Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug.
Heading out. Eyes on the prize.
On it.
This way. Will do. Heading to that location. Affirmative, covering now.
Copy that.
Voy a la ubicación designada. A ello voy. Head there now.
I'm on it.
There's something out there.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever.
Advent has almost cut off the transmitter from their network. We're running out of time.
Moving to Overwatch.
Moving on target location. On Overwatch.
Posición confirmada. objetivo.
Get ready for a surprise! We're busted! Baja confirmada.
Menace 1-5, they're about to disconnect the transmitter. This is our last chance.
Position confirmed. Orders confirmed, on the move. We're near the objective.
Our readings indicate that relay is feeding energy directly into their network. If you can destroy it, it may disrupt their efforts to isolate the transmitter.
On my way.
Well done. As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
Voy a ello. Good to go. Hitting there now. Running. Oi! Heading out. Got it covered.
It's too late. They've disconnected the transmitter from their network. We missed our opportunity here.
On the move. On the move. Me quedo sin munición. Good copy. Moving on target. Affirmative. Covering now. Locked and loaded. On Overwatch. Let's do this. Scanning. Preparado. Guardia! That's affirmative. Advent forces sighted. Yeah, I didn't get it. Come on! Yeah, I didn't get it. Move. Moving out.
Time to motor.
En marcha. Position confirmed.
Heading out.
Already there.
Objective position confirmed. Our readings indicate that relay is feeding energy directly into their network. If you can destroy it, it may disrupt their efforts to isolate the transmitter.
Recibido.
Double time.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Advent has almost cut off the transmitter from their network. We're running out of time.
Grenade out! They found us!
Moving the designated coordinates. Target down.
Órdenes confirmadas. Marchando. Explorando.
Heading there now.
Well done. As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
Hitting there now.
Moving out. Scanning.
Ajá, me muevo.
Heading to that location. Got it, moving. Ten-4.
Voy hacia ese lugar.
Affirmative, moving out. Burning through ammo fast.
Moving. Come get some.
Heading there now. Affirmative, covering now.
En marcha a las coordenadas designadas. Afirmativo, cubriendo.
Getting it done. Advent forces on the ground. Enemy is still up.
Enemigo eliminado. ¡Están desplazando su ataque!
I'm all right. Orders confirmed. Moving out. Enemy down! Gonna need to reload soon. On it.
Allá voy. ¡Cero cargas!
Running! Solid copy! Orders confirmed. On the move. We're not picking up any more of those relays. That's all the time we're going to get, Commander.
Adelante. Ven y verás.
Advent forces sighted. We're close. That's a confirmed visual on the transmitter. Plant the X4 charges before they can cut it off from the network. Flag out!
Ajustando tiro.
Yeah, I can't move. I'm on the move. It's down. We're not picking up any other contacts. Get those charges deployed. On the move. Got some goods here. I'm ready.
Ya estoy.
Okay. Signal confirmed. X4 charges are active. That transmitter is history. Good work, Commander.
For your safety, all travel between city centers has been suspended until the recent power system upgrades have been completed. Please see your nearest Advent Peacekeeper for any further clarifications.
Impressed, Commander. Another heroic effort in the field.
Commander, each of our soldiers has a unique relationship with their squad mates. As they complete combat missions together, their compatibility will grow and can eventually develop into a lasting bond.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
New objective added.
I've updated our latest operational objectives, Commander.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts continue to bolster the resistance movement across the globe.
Now that we have more staff on the engineering team, we can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander. We should keep looking for more recruits, though. We'll need them to staff the facilities once they're built.
Advent's officers might be more resourceful than your average trooper, but I doubt our forces will have any trouble bringing in a test subject for Tygan to look at, especially since he's not asking for a live one. There's not a whole lot that surprises me these days, but I'm definitely curious to see if the chip we pulled from the commander really is connected to the ones Advent's been using in their captains.
Bortat, Kraskad, Mux. Do you dream of understanding the nonsense that's constantly being spewed in your face whenever you step outside in our lovely little world? Well, good news. Expert translators among the Resistance are hard at work deciphering the bullshit of the Advent language. Soon you too will be able to confuse and intimidate your friends. Isn't it awesome?
Commander, we have a lead on the alien black site, but we'll have to rely on the local resistance to actually get us into the facility. We should try to make contact with their forces in the region as soon as possible. It's the only way we're going to find out what's behind this so-called Avatar project.
Avenger plotting new course.
The results of our breakthrough were quite fascinating. I will send word as soon as we have something of note.
Strategic resource located. Avenger plotting new course.
You are too trusting, John. The skirmishers are Advent. Advent is the enemy. The enemy is food.
Try not to bring that up when we meet, Volk.
You take their side after all we've seen these years?
Look, I'm not exactly having drinks with them, but they did hold up their end of the bargain. What about you?
Wait and see. Volk out.
Actually think they might show up. Commander, that was Konstantin Volokov, Volk to his friends. He and his Reapers are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today. Volk may be a little rough around the edges, but he's the real deal. Heads one of 3 resistance groups operating independently from us that we consider a legitimate threat to Advent. Together, they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other. Still, we've made some unlikely progress. Volk's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers. No one's big on working with these guys, knowing where they came from. But you wouldn't be here without their help. Both the Reapers and the Skirmishers have agreed to suspend hostilities provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these two, so we're heading for a nice, quiet spot on neutral ground. Even so, let's not take any chances. Intel on this area is weak, and we're picking up strange chatter on comms. Not to mention we're ending a decade-long blood feud today. I'd advise our soldiers to be fully prepared before we deploy on this one, Commander. Good luck.
Some of my people could use a hand in the field. Shouldn't be anything too tough. What do you say?
Not sure how long our contacts are going to wait for us, Commander, so I'd recommend we proceed as soon as possible. All available soldiers are standing by to deploy. Each faction has agreed to allow a 2-person squad to escort them to the rendezvous point. Hopefully that should be enough to keep them from killing each other. We've got a temporary ceasefire in place for the duration of the meet, but still, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be ready for anything.
deployed.
In position to drop.
Reapers and skirmishers have been at each other's throats for years, so we're keeping the exact meeting point strictly need to know. You'll split into 2 squads, rendezvous with each faction, and bring their envoy directly to the location of the meet. Officially, this city no longer exists, so we don't expect a lot in the way of Advent resistance. Still, keep your eyes peeled. It's been about 20 years since we last stepped foot in this place. Set of coordinates. Firebrand and the second team will head to the next drop point.
Detecting increasing biological signatures in the area ahead.
Then I'd say we're in the right place. Stay sharp out there today, people. Just because this city was abandoned doesn't mean it's lifeless.
If you are hungry, there's more where that came from. Impressive reflexes, but unnecessary.
Stand down. We're all friends here.
You are safe here. More so than you imagine. We shall see if the same holds true for these skirmishers of yours. Your presence already disturbs them. We must move quickly. My people will take care of this camp. Come.
Uploading the coordinates to the rendezvous point now. We've plotted the most direct route there. We don't know much about the skirmisher contact you'll be meeting other than his name. Mox.
Mox! Praetor Mox! His death squads wiped out entire camps of my people in the first years of the war. You would dare do this?
Pretty sure hands are bloody on both sides of this fight. That's the...
Reapers are born in the shadows.